February 1458 BC, Ahmose and his fellow conscripts reached the fortress of Jaru. The pharaoh is mustering every fighting man in the kingdom to throw against the Syrian rebels who plan to invade Egypt. Ahmose is a peasant farmer who has never left his village before. He is now going to be made part of the most sophisticated army the world has ever seen. Quartermasters marshal food, weapons, and clothing supplies. Every day, an army of 10,000 men consumes 14 tons of grain and 95,000 liters of water. The wealth of Egypt pours into the war effort. What makes the Egyptian army so formidable is these men. An elite corps of professional soldiers, Nubians from the south, in what is today's Sudan. Nakht joined the pharaoh's army 3 years ago, along with 5 men from his village. His ambition is to rise through the ranks, and he is likely to succeed. Nubians are admired by the Egyptians for their courage, strength, and skills in combat. For men like Nakht, the coming war is an opportunity. There's booty to be had and glory to be won. Other Nubians have become generals and risen to the top of Egyptian society. The most Ahmose can hope for is to get back to his home alive. Raw recruits must be made part of the military machine. This is the job of Egypt's officer class. Yamunej and Jehuti are 2 of the pharaoh's most trusted generals. They come from very different backgrounds. Jehuti is an aristocrat. Yamunej rose through the ranks. Officers will be equipped with the latest military technology. Ivory-tipped arrows, bows made of imported birch or elm, bound with glue made from fish bladders, as well as the most radical innovation of all, the chariot, a lightweight war machine that brings speed and surprise to the battlefield. The lower ranks will use more basic weaponry, axes, knives, and spears. Nakht is putting the new recruits through their paces. Wrestling is the Egyptians' favorite sport, and in the army, it's a useful test of manhood. Ahmose has made the grade. And the pharaoh's army is in fighting spirit. By April, the Prince of Kadesh is preparing to move the coalition's 10,000 men from Meggido towards the Egyptian border. Thutmose, the inexperienced leader, has grown in confidence. He won't wait for the Syrians to invade. He won't fight a defensive war. He will invade Syria and crush the rebels at Megiddo. The army will march tomorrow. This momentous decision is recorded by Geneni in his chronicle, inscribed on the walls of the Temple of Karnak. But to reach Megiddo, the army faces a grueling march of 200 miles across the deserts of Sinai and Gaza. Geneni the scribe is part of the campaign. He's here to record the pharaoh's exploits and guarantee Thutmose a place in history.